Cheney served in the administrations of 4 U.S. presidents. He was the U.S. Secretary of Defense during the senior Bush and served as vice president during the junior Bush. The media described him as having played a key role in the United States invasion of Iraq and the chief architect of the war against terror. U.S. Vice President Dick Cheney passed away at the age of 84. From 2001 to 2009, Dick Richard Cheney served as vice president during the presidency of George W. Bush Jr. in the late 1980s. During the Great Bush administration, he headed the Department of Defense. Cheney was considered one of the most influential politicians of the U.S. Republican Party and one of the most powerful members of the American presidential administration. In the early 90s, Cheney is considered the architect of the war against terrorism, initiated by George W. Bush Jr. after the events of September 11, 2001. He also actively supported the 2003 invasion of Western troops into Iraq. Conservative politician. While remaining a conservative in his final years, Cheney criticized Donald Trump as cowardly and the biggest threat in Republican history. After that, he was punished and expelled from the Republican Party, CNN wrote. For decades, Cheney regularly suffered from cardiovascular diseases and had several heart attacks. In 2012, Cheney underwent a heart transplant. Cheney had suffered 5 heart attacks and said he was living in debt. In 2012, he underwent a heart transplant. He said that he turned off the wireless functions on his defibrillator because he was worried that terrorists might break into this device. Dick Cheney was born in Nebraska in 1941. He attended Yale University, but did not graduate. In 1959, at the age of conscription at the height of the war in Vietnam, he used all legal loopholes to avoid joining the army and managed to avoid it. In 1968, he began working in Washington, D.C., and in 1975, he headed the administration of President Gerald Ford. Following Ford's defeat in the 1976 election, Cheney ran for the House of Representatives from Wyoming. Despite experiencing a heart attack during the election campaign, the politician won with 59% of the vote. His wife, Lynn, helped him campaign. In Congress, Cheney supported increasing defense spending and opposed Nelson Mandela's release from prison. He was one of 21 congressmen who voted against banning armored jackets and car body-piercing bullets.
In the administration of George W. Bush Sr., Cheney served as Secretary of Defense from 1989. In 1991, during the Gulf War, Cheney persuaded the King of Saudi Arabia to allow the landing of more than 400,000 American paratroopers in the territory of Kuwait, occupied by Iraq, as part of Operation Desert Storm. In 1993, after Democrat Bill Clinton became President of the United States, Cheney temporarily retired from politics and became the executive director of the Halliburton Defense Company. He returned to Washington D.C. as vice president during the Bush Jr. era. After the September 11, 2001 attack, Cheney often operated from secret locations, as the U.S. was not supposed to lose both the president and vice president at the same time in the event of new strikes. He advocated for the deployment of U.S. troops to Iraq and emphasized the presence of weapons of mass destruction in Baghdad. It was later revealed that Cheney and other officials exaggerated the scale of the threat. Cheney supports the protection of those suspected of terrorism and the deprivation of the right to be held in Guantanamo. Cheney said they didn't regret anything and that if given the opportunity, he would repeat the decisions he made during his career. In 2018, Christian Bale played the role of Dick Cheney in the biopic tragedy The Power.